Hello mga kamatlets! It's me again, Teacher Robert. Welcome to our new session. So our topic in this video is all about using properties to find the measures of angles, sides, and other quantities involving parallelogram. So this is from the Mathematics 9 Quarter 3 Module 2. Okay, we have in the previous topic, you already learned about the conditions that make a quadrilateral a parallelogram. Now, this time, let us have a deeper understanding of the application of those theorems and properties. So you will learn in this module to find measures of angles, sides, and other quantities involving parallelogram. So let us have a recall on the basic ideas on parallelogram. Remember that a quadrilateral is said to be parallelogram if A. Their opposite sides are congruent. Then second, they are considered to be a quadrilateral is said to be parallelogram if the opposite sides are parallel. Then, the properties number or the letter C, the diagonals bisect each other. So, and letter D, another is when the opposite angles are congruent. No, in a quadrilateral, when the opposite angles are congruent, it is a parallelogram. And then, a quadrilateral is said to be a parallelogram if the consecutive angles are supplementary. No, consecutive angles are supplementary. Okay, try this one. No? Use the markings to identify if the given quadrilateral below are parallelogram or not. So, write yes or no. If yes, justify your answer. So, use your answer sheet. So, this was taken from the module that you have. So, module 2, quarter 3. So, while watching this video, try to answer with me your module. So, kana isa. For number 1, so let's start with number 1, the answer. For number 1, is it parallelogram? Is the given quadrilateral a parallelogram? Number 1. So as we observe, the diagonals of that quadrilateral bisect each other. Why? Ngano nakaingon man ko nag-bisect each other na siya? Because of the markings. So as you observe sa markings, so this diagonal, kining diagonal, kining AD, we have na ay equal, divided by 2, no? Divided by 2 parts, no? We have AE and ED, whose they are both congruent, no? Equal measure. And then same as BC. So tanawag ibahin, same marking. So that is why the diagonals bisect each other. So the answer is yes. Why? Because its diagonals bisect each other. Now, in number 2, the answer is yes. Why? Because the consecutive angles are supplementary. Tanawa diha, we have angle A plus angle D equals 180. So therefore, they are supplementary. Consecutive, sunod ba? Consecutive angles are supplementary. Then, how about number 3? What do you think is the answer? The answer is that a parallelogram? The answer is no. That is a kite. And then as we discussed in the previous video, kite is not a parallelogram. No? Though it is a quadrilateral, but it is not considered as a parallelogram. Okay. Number 4. How about number 4? What do you think is the answer for number 4? Yes? The answer is yes. Okay. Why? As you observe in the markings niya, the opposite angles are congruent. Ano man? Pareha o marking. So because the opposite angles are congruent. Okay. For number 5. How about number 5? Is that a parallelogram? The answer is no. So that is not a parallelogram, it is a trapezoid. That is a trapezoid. Okay. So you have studied the properties of parallelogram. This time, let's use these properties to find the measures of the angles, sides, and other quantities involving parallelogram. Okay. Consider this example. We have the gift. We have this problem. Today is Zoe's 18th birthday. There is a small celebration in their humble home. In the middle of the party, someone handed her a piece of paper. To her surprise, it is a letter from her lolo Tony, and the letter says, "To my ever beautiful Zoe, I am very happy to see you grow and transform into a very charming and independent woman. Since you are already of legal age, I want to give you this resort where your Lola and I built memories for almost 50 years. Please treasure it with all your heart and build a family of your own very soon. Love, Lolo Tony." So she remembered that the resort is unique since its shape is a parallelogram. So its perimeter is 120 meter and one side is twice as long as its consecutive side. Okay. Question. What is the equation representing the perimeter of Zoe's newly owned resort? Second question. What are the measure of the side of the resort? Okay. We have, Zoe is so fortunate to be given a gift that is so precious as in the story. To take care and maintain the resort to make it more productive would surely make Lolo Tony very happy. Now, let's investigate the situation given. Given. So, it is said that if the perimeter of the resort is 120 meter. Where if one side of the resort is twice as long as its consecutive side, then we can represent the measure of the side as shown in the figure. So if we have the given or the perimeter of the resort is 120, then it is said that one side of the resort is twice as long as consecutive side. So we can have this one, we can represent the measure of the side in this. We have in this equation, in this form, we have x. Let x be the side, one side, then the other side be 2x because it twice the twice the length of the other side, Okay, so that the perimeter is 120 meter. Okay, the perimeter P of parallelogram can be solved by adding the measures of all its sides. Now, when you say perimeter, it is the sum of the length of the sides. So, since the opposite sides of parallelogram are congruent, then the perimeter can be expressed as P is equal to 2 times x plus 2 times 2x. So, that is the formula for perimeter is that is 2W plus 2L, or the other is 2A plus 2B. Okay na siya. So we have, since the perimeter is 120, mo na siya 120, we have by substitution and simplification, we have substitute the perimeter which is 120, and we have simplified 2 times x, we have 2x, then 2 times 2x is 4x. Okay, we have 120 is equal to 2x plus 4x is 6x. Then all over 6 divided by 6 both side, we have 120 divided 6 is 20. 6x divided 6 is x. So therefore, we have x is equal to 20. So one side of the resort measures 20 meter and the consecutive side measures 40 meter. So the dimension of the resort, the side of the resort measures 20 meter, 40, 20, 40. So that is 20, 40, 20, 40. So 20 by 40. The measurement of the resort is 20 by 40 dimension. Okay. Now let's study further the properties of parallelogram. Use them to solve problem. So we have the first property, we have a quadrilateral is a parallelogram if opposite sides are congruent and parallel. So given that quadrilateral bit is a parallelogram, we can say that segment or side B is congruent to HT. Like for example, in this given figure, now we have quadrilateral bit or BETH, wherein that quadrilateral is a parallelogram. Now, parallelogram BETH or BET. So BE, this side BE is congruent to HT, and they are also parallel. And then BH is congruent to ET, and also they are also parallel. Now, okay. For example, that quadrilateral help is a parallelogram. This one help if HA is equal to 3x and PL is equal to 12 cm. Find the value of x. Now, find the value of x. We have solution. We have step 1. You have to draw the given. So we have to draw quadrilateral help. Draw quadrilateral help. So just like for example, we have quadrilateral help where HA, side HA is 3x and PL is 12 cm. Then identify relationship. So identify the opposite side. So from the given problem or statement, it is said niingon man diha nga parallelogram siya. So by the definition of parallelogram, that the properties of parallelogram is said a quadrilateral is a parallelogram if the opposite sides are congruent and parallel. Congruent and parallel, but pasabot congruent siya. So makaingon tag HA is congruent to LP or PL, no? And then HP is congruent to AL. By using that property, kung gamito nato nga property, we can create an equation. We can formulate an equation. Then from that equation we can solve for the value of x. Like for example, so we can have HA is equal to PL. Ha? Excuse me. HA is congruent to PL. Now, ang value by substitution, we can substitute HA. Kini. This among kanyang 3x, that is the value of this measurement of HA. So, that is 3x is equal to 12. This among kanyang 12, mo na sukod ni PL. No? Mo na sukod ni PL. Now, so by solving the equation, we can have 3x is equal to 12. By using division property of equality, we have to divide both side by 3. So, to cancel 3, no? We have x is equal to 4. Isa mo kanin 4, 12 divided by 3. As I've said, division property of equality ang gamit. Divide both side by 3. So, we have the value of x is equal to 4. So the answer of the equation in the problem is, the question is, you have to find the value of x. So therefore, Our answer is the value of x is 4. So, try to answer the question. The value of x is 4. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Example 2. Example 2. We have given is parallelogram hope. We have parallelogram. So, try to observe or tanaw na to atong bantayan nga na-state nila parallelogram. So, kanang hope diha ang figure is a parallelogram. But pasabot, atong ma-apply yung mga properties sa parallelogram. Find the value of y and the length of the given side. So, atong drawingon, hope. Kana nga hope, oh. Kidrawing siya. Drawing. We have HA. We have the side, the given diha, ang sukod ni HA ko, no, is 5y minus 20. Unya, ang kang PO, or kang OP, is 3y plus 10. 3y plus 10. Okay. Atong una-unahon, parallelogram si Jan. The property that atong gamiton is, kana sila, at bangman, they are opposite sides. They are opposite sides. Atong gamiton ang property ni parallelogram nga the opposite sides of a parallelogram are congruent. Opposite side. So makaingon ta nga si HA is congruent to PO or OP. No? Makaingon po tag HO is congruent to PE. So ha? So by that we can formulate an equation, maka-formulate ang equation og maka-formulate pud ta or makasolve masolve na to ang equation. Makuha na to ang value sa y by solving that equation. So for example, from that properties that we have, the relationship of the sides, the opposite sides, we can formulate the equation as HA is congruent to, or HA is equal to OP, or the measurement, or HA is equal to OP. We can have 5y minus 20 is equal to, sa makaning 5y minus 20, kang HA, no? Is ang po kaning 3y plus 10, kang OP. So, equal man sila, si HA o si OP, so atong i-substitute, by substitution, i-substitute nato, mao nang naka-create ang equation nga 5y minus 20 is equal to 3y plus 10. Oha. Then by that, atong ibalhin si 3y to the left side of our equation. Then si negative 20 atong ibalhin po sa right side. Collect like terms. Kolektahon na to. All the terms we have variable, nga naay mga variable, ibutang sa left side. Mao nang si 3y atong ibalhin. Unya, tanan constant, ibutang sa, or tanan term nga walay variable, ibutang sa right side. So, mao nang si 20 atong gibalhin. So, by that, we use addition, subtraction, addition property of equality and subtraction property of equality. No? So, atong gigamit ka na. Pero, kasagaran na ito gamit sa classroom, informal nga term is transposition. Actually, there's no transposition nga sa dictionary, sa mathematics, transposition. Ang gigamit ana is legal is subtraction property of equality in this diri nga bahin. But, or subtraction or addition property of equality. Pero para madali, transposition. Transpose 3x or 3y to the left side and transpose negative 20 to the right side. O, ato gibalhin transpose. So pagbalhin ana, ma-change ang sign nila. From positive 3y mahimong negative, from negative 20 mahimong positive 20. So naana po tayo pag-ungkuan, 5y minus 3y is equal to 10 plus 20. So 5y minus 3y is 2y is equal to 10 plus 20 is equal to 30. So 2y is equal to 30. Then Using division property of equality, divide both side by 2, so that is y is equal to 15. So 15. So we have our y. So na naman tayo y. So we can use, ang problem nato is, ang question nato is, find the value of y. So we have already the value of y. So the value of y is 15. But we have two problems. And the length, you have to find the length of the given sides. So unsa may sukod ani nga sides. So we will use y, so the value of y, to find the length of the side, the given side. So to solve for the sides, we substitute y. We substitute y to the two equation or to the two expression. We have 5y minus 20, that is 5 times 15 is 15, that is the value of y, minus 20. So that is 75 minus 20 is equal to 55. 55. So, ang ikaduha atong gamiton po si 3y plus 10 para ma-determine nato kung equal ba gud. So 3y plus 10 equals 3 times 15 plus 10. So that is 45 plus 10 equals 55. So therefore, so the length of the sides, or the length of the side is 55 units. 55 units. Okay. That's correct. 55 units. Ganong units naman nga word ang gigamit dire. So wa may specific unit. No, wa may specific unit like centimeter, meter, decimeter. Wa may specific. So, in general ra kanito unit. Kung wa gani specific, way specific nga units ang gigamit, simply use the word units or units. Okay, next property we have, a quadrilateral is a parallelogram if A, opposite angles are congruent and consecutive angles are supplementary. Diba? Mao man ay laing property. So like for example in this given figure we have the suppose on quadrilateral bit is a parallelogram, then the consecutive angles B and A, angle A and T, angle T and H, angle H and B, they are all supplementary. Supplementary at katong nga pares. No? Why? The sum of their measure is 180. Then the opposite angles, we have angle B and angle T, angle E and angle H, they are always congruent. Okay. Example, we will use that properties in order to solve the given problem. Demand A, opposite angles are congruent, then consecutive angles are supplementary. So we have already discussed that one, the consecutive and opposite. Consecutive, sunod or tapad niya, or sunod, consecutive, sunod. So, ang kasunod ni B, si A or si H. Ha? Ang iyang opposite, si T. T ang opposite niya. Same as A. Ang opposite niya ay H, ang iyang tapad, duhay iyang tapad. Okay. Okay, we'll use that property in solving problem. Okay. For example, number 1. Quadrilateral J is a parallelogram. If measure of angle J is equal to 62 degree, find the measure of the other three angles. No? We have okay, we have to draw. We have J, we have parallelogram J. Then 62 man si J, it is said that the opposite is congruent. What angle opposite to J? Angle J. Yes, that is angle K. So since angle K is opposite to angle J and J is 62 degree, so therefore angle K is 62 degree. Kuha, 62 po siya. Equal lang sila. Then angle A, unsay relation niya ni J? The relationship between angle J and angle E they are consecutive angles. Consecutive. Diba sa properties sa parallelogram, consecutive angles are supplementary. But pasabot, kung atong i-plus si J sa kang E, Total sila og 180. Therefore, if we are going to subtract 180 minus the measurement of J, we atong makuha ang angle E. So 180 minus 62 is 118. Mo ni siya. No? 118. Okay. Same as angle A. Consecutive sila. Pero ang technique ana, once ka makuha nimo ang isa, si A, maupod na si A because angle A is congruent to angle E. So kung unsay sukod ni E, maupod kang A kay opposite man sila. So, pero diri sa inyong module gipakita nga consecutive gyapon siya, the relationship between angle J and angle A, consecutive. That if we are going to add J and A, the result is 180. So therefore, if we are going to subtract 180 minus 62, the result is 118 degrees, same as angle E. Okay. And therefore, the measure of the other three angles are 62, 118, 118. 62 degree, 118, 118. Okay, example number 2. Quadrilateral mute is a parallelogram. There are parallelogram. Find the value of x when measure of angle M is 3x plus 10 degree and mx or measure of angle E is equal to 2x plus 60 degree. Now we have step 1, we have through the given figure, morning figure na to, we have 3x plus 10 and 2x plus 60. Angle M is 3x plus 10 and angle E is 2x plus 60. Ingani na gani ang given, dili mo mabiro. Ingano man, just focus on the properties. Katong property ra gadud. Ngani pa ang property when two angles are consecutive in a parallelogram, two consecutive angles or consecutive angles are supplementary but pasabot 180. Now by that illustration we can have angle M is and angle E are consecutive, so they must be supplementary. Therefore, one measure of angle M plus measure of angle E is equal to 180. So kung atong totalon si M of E, ma-result sa 180. By substitution, we can create the form equation 3x plus 10 degree. This aman yung 3x plus 10 degree. Kang mao na isukod ni angle M. Substitute lang, ipulihan na to. Then plus 2x plus 60. This amang kaning 2x plus 60, sukod ni angle E. Then if we are going to add kuno, the result is 180 na 180. So by that, as I've said, collect like terms. Collect like terms. So 3x plus 2x is 5x. 10 degree plus 60 degree is 70 degrees. Na? So that is atong ibutang or atong ibalhin. 70 ibalhin na to right side. No? Transpose 70 degree to right side. We have 5x is equal to 180 minus 70. So 180 minus 70 is 110. 110. Now, kung 110, 5 to eliminate 5, divide both side by 5. So x is 110 divide 5, the result is 22. So x is equal to 22. 22 ang x. The value of x is 22. Now, if we are going to find the kung ang atong problema diha, the problem is we are only ato ra pangita kuno ang value ni x. So the value of x is 22. Okay, example number 3. Example number 3. We have quadrilateral star is a parallelogram. If measure of angle T is equal to x and measure of angle R is equal to 88 degree and measure of angle AST is equal to 32 degree and measure of angle RAS is equal to 2y, find the values of XYZ and measure of angle TAS. Okay. Pana, taas na no. Okay, first, okay, the illustration shows, okay, the problem is, naadiha ang illustration. Angle T and angle R are opposite angles. Opposite angles. Diba ang atong problem na to, pangitaon ko na to, ang sukod ni X, Y, ug Z. O ang angle TAS. TAS, kinidiri. TAS. Okay. We have angle T and angle R are opposite angles of the parallelogram. Therefore, si R, angle R ug angle T equal. Therefore, X is equal to 88. Kuha, 88 degree. Pareho sila sukod, 88 degree po. So, dali ra. Pareho 88 magiging atbang, 88 po siya. Okay? Okay, kuha na ang X. Ato ta sa Y. Hama yung Y. Okay, niara ang Y. Y. R. Okay. RY or 2Y, we have, okay, 2Y is, actually, in the other, if we are going to solve that one, we can use the property of parallelogram, which is katong alternate interior angles of a alternate interior angles, they are all congruent. No? Katong sa transversal line or parallel lines cut by transversal line. Nganong nakaingon mo ko ana? Because parallelogram, they are all parallel. The sides or the opposite sides are parallel. The opposite sides are parallel. So, kung atong ikat na sila sa diagonals, kung naay diagonal nga mukat nila, that is a transversal, mahimong transversal line. So, kanang makreate nga angle na sa so, that is interior angle. Pero, aron di mo maglibog, atong isolve sa manumano nga paagi kanang tinamban. Okay. First, we are going to use angle R and angle S. Angle R and angle S. They are all supplementary. Supplementary. So, kung may yung kag 88, di ba? 88 o 32 plus Z. Di ba? Kung may yung ka, ang measure of angle R plus measure of angle S is equal to 180. And si angle S kay naa may compose siya og duha ka angle. Si angle R is A o angle T is A or AST. That is, if we are going to add the two, kanang duha ka angle, mao na sukod ni R is T or angle S. Na? Mao na sukod. So, mao na atong i-substitute ni angle S. Kanang duha ka angle. Kanang duha ka angle. So, we can have measure of angle R from measure of angle R is A plus measure of angle EST. So, tulo ka angle atong i-plus para mahimong 180. Kay kaning duha, that is the composition of R is T. Sila may nag-compose ni R is T. No? Kung ato siyang i-plus, mahimong siyang R is T. Again, si R raman o si S or si R o si angle R is T, maoy supplementary. Na kahit so happen that R is T is doon na siya duha ka angle, so kanang duha ka angle, i-plus na to kang R. Okay. We can have 88, kung si R 88, then EST is 32, we can have, and then si R is A is Z. So mahimo siya 88 plus Z plus 32 degree. Okay, 32 degree. We have is equal to 180. Then Z is equal to 120. This amana 88 plus 32, 120. Now is equal to 180. Z is equal to 180 minus 120. Gibalhin na to si 120. So mahimo Z is equal to 60 degree. So we have already the value of x and z. Now y rakan. So y y rakano. Okay. Actually si y makuha nato kung atong naa na may z60, di ba? Kung ato siyang totalon si 88 plus 60 pila na 148. Oh. 148 plus 2y is equal to 180. Pila ikuwang ni 148. 32. Nakay 2y man 16 si jang y. Kay 180 gamiton ni nato nga triangle kani. Pero as I've said ka kanina, atong gamiton ang kanang basic, no? We have angle RES that is an angle EST are alternate interior angles, no? Alternate interior, therefore they are congruent, no? Therefore they are congruent kay alternate as I've said kanina. So M is equal to or measure of angle RES is equal to EST. RES is equal to EST. Maunang nakayong tanga 2y is equal to 32 kaganina mao na gingon. So we have 2y is equal to 32. So divide both side by 2, we have y is equal to 16. 16. So we have already the value of y or x, y, and z. Now ingon pa nga kuhaon man nato ang isa measure of angle TES. Si TES dire, si TES kini nga portion that is an alternate interior angles which is equivalent to z. At bang ni z alternate na jay, diyan ka alternate. So they are also congruent. So we can have RSA is equal to measure of angle TES. So that is Z is equal to measure of angle TES. So we have kay Z is 60 man. So measure of angle TES is 60 also. So 60. So we have the value of X, Y, and Z and measure of angle TES. Now example number 4. The measure of angles L and I of parallelogram link are in the ratio of 2:7. Find the measure of each angle. Now, kung ngayon gani ka o kanang ratio, kini di pud ta mabiro. Ato lamang timan-an kung unsa na nga angle or side baron or angle ang gitumbok. For example, kini si L ug I. L ug I ang involved. Angle L ug angle I. Now, tanawa, angle L ug angle I is consecutive. They are consecutive. Now, consecutive man sila. So, the sum of their measure is 180. Supplementary. Supplementary sila. Now, we can have, di ta mabiro og ratio, kaya we can have this as equation tugangan na nato x. We can have that 7x will represent the 7 and 2x sa 2. Then, by that illustration, nanatay, i-identify na nato ang relationship nila. So, since angle L and angle I are consecutive, they are supplementary, we can have measure of angle L plus measure of angle I is equal to 180. 180. So, we can substitute the value of or the measurement of each of the given angle. We have ang ML or measure of angle L is 2x man, so measure of angle I is 7x. So we substitute, that is 2x plus 7x is equal to 180. So that is 9x is equal to 180, divide both side by 9. So 180 divide 9 is 20. So x is 20. So our problem is we're going to find the measure of each angle, ilatanan. So, to find the measurement of angle L, so we have used 2x. 2 times 20, that is 40. So, therefore, measure of angle L is 40. Si measure of angle I is 7x man. We substitute 22x because that is our value of x. So 7 times 20 is 140. As you observe, if you are going to add 40 plus 140, the result is 180. Umao na siya value ni angle L ang angle I. How about the rest of the angles of the given parallelogram? Mao ra gihapon. The opposite of L kining si K 40 pud ni. Si N which is opposite to I 140 pud. Okay? The next property. Okay, next property. A quadrilateral is a parallelogram if the diagonals bisect each other. Now suppose we have parallelogram ABCD and the diagonals AC and BD intersect at point E, then okay, we have diagonals AC is cut into two congruent segments, namely AC and CA, or AE and CA. Thus, ang sukod guno ni AE katunga ara sa sukod ni AC, and CA also is katunga kang AC. The diagonals BD is cut into two congruent segments, namely DA and EB. Thus, ang sukod ni DA katunga ara kang DB or BD. Kang BA pod katunga kang BD. So katunga, tunga. So they are pareho ra sukod. Okay. For example, that one, we have quadrilateral bricks is a parallelogram. So its diagonals bisect each other at point E. If BA is 65 decimeter, we have find BI and EI. No? Draw and mark the given. Okay, we have bricks, quadrilateral bricks or parallelogram bricks. Identify the relationship between what is asked and the given. We have si BA katunga ra kang BI, ug si BA congruent ni EI. Thus, kung si BA 65 dm, si EI pod 65 dm. Then kung si BA 65 dm, katunga ra man siya kang BI, so si BI mahimo siya 130 ngano man i-times man nato sa 2 ay katunga ra man siya kang BI para makuha nato si BI. That is, kung kuhaon nato ang katunga ni si BI 130 man, katunga ni BI is 65, mo isukod ni BE ug mao po isukod ni EI. No, kay gitunga man nato si BI, mao nang ijan duha ka portion ibali si BI na natunga. So duha si jan, duha ijang tunga, duha. So BE og EI, so tag 65 na bahin siya. So kada bahin ay 65. Okay. So the figure below is a parallelogram. Find the value of x. Okay, that given figure, we have a parallelogram. So we have the diagonal EN. Diagonal EN. So diagonal EN, we have the midpoint is M. That ang katunga ni kuno M. Gibahin siya sa point M. Now, ang diagonal, the property ningon mga property ningon nga ang the diagonals bisect each other man nagtinunga ay. Subot pasabot si AN gibahin sa kaduha, gibahin siya, gitunga siya. So makaingon ta nga si AM equal ni MN. Equal, they are congruent. MA and MN are congruent. So by that, we can substitute MA and MN, that is 2x plus 15 is equal to 90. So we have, ibalhin nato si 15 pikas, so that is 2x is equal to 90 minus 15 plus 2x equal to 75. Divide both side by 2, mahimong x is equal to 35.5. Kay 75 divide 2 is 37.5 man. So the value of x is 37.5. Okay. So let's move on to the area and the perimeter of a parallelogram. Now, The perimeter of a parallelogram is the sum of the length of its four sides, and its area is the total surface occupied by a closed figure. So, the area of a parallelogram is given by the formula A is equal to BH, where B is the length of the base and H is the height. So, base siya, kini base, any side pwede siya mahimong base. Pero ang height, the height, pag-determine sa height is, you are going to draw a line that is perpendicular from the vertex, from one vertex to its opposite side, and that line is perpendicular to its opposite side. No? Perpendicular, kinahanglan maka-create siya og right angle. Pag mo drawing ka diha, magsuwat ka linya nga, for example, kini nga tong figure gikan sa vertex diri at babaw, nag-create siya imaginary line nga perpendicular. Pwede po siya diri ubos magsugod paingon dito sa babaw diri ana. Kinahanglan ang kana nga linya is perpendicular to its opposite side of that certain vertex nga nag-start ka og drawing. Okay. Wala siya. Then the perimeter of the parallelogram is the sum of the lengths of its four sides. It is given by the formula P is equal to 2A plus 2B. 2A plus 2B, where A and B are consecutive sides of parallelogram. Consecutive sides of parallelogram na. Okay. We have example number 1. Find the area of parallelogram lane below. We have, the given is the height is 7 cm or 7 cm. The base is 15 cm. Area. So we'll use the formula area is equal to BH or base times height. We have area is equal to 15 times 7. So that is 105 square unit. That is 105 centimeter squared. So na centimeter man, we use centimeter man nga unit. So that is centimeter squared or square centimeter. Okay, nakuha? So, yeah. Therefore, the area of parallelogram is 105 square centimeter. Okay, example number 2. In quadrilateral star is a parallelogram. If SR and ST are 32 and 43 centimeter, respectively, find its perimeter. So, as I've said, si SR o si ST are consecutive sides. So, in the formula of perimeter, we are going to use P is equal to 2A plus 2B. So, we can have 2A. We can assign A is 32 and B is 43. Or A is 43 and B is 32. Ini, anak pag-sign. So, we have 2 times side is T and 2 times is R. So, that is 2 times 43 plus 2 times 32. That is 86 plus 64. So, P is equal to 150 centimeter. Centimeter man ang gamit, so centimeter po. Centimeter. Okay. Okay, test yourself. So, nanata sa test yourself. Each of the following quadrilaterals below is a parallelogram. Find the values of the variables in each item. Write it on your answer sheet. Okay. So, we have for number 1. For number 1, so, kay parallelograman sila, we can have EB is equal to CD. Diba? Ano nakaingon man ko? Because the property, it is said, katong gamiton, katong the property or the opposite sides of a parallelogram are congruent. When you say congruent, equal measurement. So, mo nang nakakontag EB is equal to CD. So, thus, by substitution, we can have 6x minus 10 is equal to 3x plus 5. So, 6x minus 3x, this aman ng minus 3x, gibalhin na to si 3x, o niya si negative 10, gibalhin na to sa pika sa right side. So, what that makes 6x minus 3x is equal to 5 plus 10. So, we have 6x minus 3x is 3x, 5 plus 10 is 15, 10 divide both side by 3, that is x is equal to 5. So thus, ang atong x is 5. So the answer for number 1 is 5. Then for number 2, same property that we use in number 1. The opposite sides are congruent. So we can have AB is equal to CD also. So AB is equal to CD. That, by substitution again, 5x minus 10 is amana, mao na sukod ni AB. Then 2x plus 13 mao na sukod ni CD. Okay. Then ibalhin si 2x, no? Ibalhin tanan term nga naay variable, ibalhin sa left. Ug tanan term nga walay variable, ibutang sa right, i-collect. Okay, that makes negative 8 transpose dito sa right, then si 2x ma-transpose sa left, mabalhin. So 5x minus 2x, anong minus naman eh? Kay gibalhin naman nato si 2x. Kung atong ibalhin, mulubad na siya. O gikan sa positive, mahimong negative. Unya kining si 8, pag ibalhin nato gani ni mutabok siya sa equal sign, mutabok siya, ma-change ang ijang sign. Ma-change from positive to negative, from negative to positive. So mo na siya. So we have negative 8, ato ibalhin, mahimong positive 8, sin positive 2x, ato ibalhin, mahimong negative 2x. Okay. So that makes 5x minus 2x equal to 13 plus 8. So that makes 3x, kay 5x minus 2x is 3x, then 13 plus 8 is 21. So that makes 3x equals to 21. So divide both side by 3 in order to eliminate 3 sa left side. So that makes x is equal to 7. Kay 21 divide 3 is 7. Therefore, the value of x is 7. Okay. Mao na answer sa number 2. How about number 3? Okay, number 3. What is the value of P and the value of Q? Well, let's start with P. P, kini nga portion dere P. So the opposite, again, we will use the the properties that is being used in number 1 and 2. Opposite sides are congruent. Okay, we have P man. So we have, can use 4P minus 2 is equal to 30. Then, di equal sila, di ba? Then 4P is equal to 30 plus 2. Then that makes 4P is equal to 32 divided by both side, by 4. That makes P is equal to 8. So the value of P is 8. Okay, let's proceed to Q. We have 8Q. So opposite man sila. So that is 8Q is equal to 7Q plus 3. 8Q is equal to 7Q plus 3. So that is, so ato ibalin sa 7Q, mahimong 8Q minus 9Q equals 3. So 8Q minus 7Q is Q is equal to 3. So the value of Q is 3. Okay. Then let's proceed to number 4. Number 4. We have same property. Opposite sides are congruent. We can have LM equals no. Side LM is equal to side no. We have 2x plus 2 is equal to 40. We have 2x is equal to 40 minus 2. 40 minus 2. We have 40 minus 2 is 38. That makes 2x equal to 38. Divide both sides by 2. We have x equal to 19. So therefore, x is 19. Okay. Number 5. Number 5, find the value of x. So opposite gapon sila, parallelogram. So therefore, they are congruent. Congruent. So that makes 5x plus 10 equals 130. So 5x equal to, si 10 atong ibalhin sa right side, that makes 130 minus 10. So we have 5x is equal to 120. Divide both sides by 5, that makes x equal to 24. 24. Okay, x is 24. Okay. Problem is find the measure of the other three angles of parallelogram in one angle. Okay, we have the answer for letter A. For letter A, 60 degree ang given. So as we observe, the composition of a parallelogram when it comes to its angle is opposite. Ang relation nila is opposite and consecutive. Opposite or consecutive. Now, we all know that the opposite angles of a parallelogram are congruent. The consecutive angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. But pasabot, kung 60 ni siya, ang isa, ang atbang ni siya is 60 pod. So we all know, to na si guys, kung given ang usa ka angle, ang mabilin ana, isa ka opposite, duha ka consecutive. Duha ka consecutive. So therefore, ang isa ka angle, the three angles of parallelogram is 60. This amang kani 60, the opposite of 60. Then the consecutive of 60 is 120. No? The supplement of 60 is 120 kay 180 minus 60 120 duha ka supplement kay duha man ijang consecutive. Letter B 68. So ang isa po dija 68. Then the rest is 112. Okay, 112. Letter C is 73. 73. Then its consecutive angle measures 107. Okay, kung atong i-add 73 plus 107, 180. Okay, ana pagkuha. Letter D. Ang given is 101. So pasabot ang ijang opposite is 101 pod. Ang ijang consecutive kanang ijang tapad kung atong i-plus mahimong 180. So pilay kuwang 79 pod. Ang atbang sa 79 pod. Okay. Then, letter E, we have 138 ang given. So, the opposite of 138 is also 138. Then, ang ijang consecutive, ang ijang tapad, kay supplementary man sila, kung atong i-add mahimong 180, so pilay kuwang para mahimong 180. So, 138 pilay kuwang, 42. Then the opposite of 42 is 42 pod. Okay. Then letter F 160. Given 160. 160 ang opposite. Ang supplement niya is 20. The opposite of its supplement is 20 pod. Okay. So the three angles of parallel is 160, 20, 20. Okay, number 2. In a parallelogram ABCD, measure of angle A is x degree and angle B measures 2x minus 60. Find the measure of angle A. Okay, we have solution. We have this one. Okay, if we are going to draw, we are going to illustrate that will be the parallelogram ABCD. And we have angle A is x and angle B is 2x minus 30 degree. Now, by using the property, it is said that the consecutive angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. Supplementary sila. So, we can have measure of angle A plus measure of angle B is equal to 180. So, thus, i-substitute na to x plus 2x minus 30 is equal to 180. So, x plus 2x is 3x. Si 30 atong ibalin sa pikas. So, that makes 180 plus 30, that is 210. Divide both side by 3, that is x is 70. Thus, angle A is 70 degree. 70 degree si angle A. Kaya nga itong problem dahil pangitaon raman si angle A. Number 3. In a parallelogram ABCD, the measure of angle A exceed the measure of angle B by 30 degree. Find the measure of angle B. So the solution, we have let x be the measurement of angle B. And then x plus 30 degree be the measurement of angle A. So to illustrate, so that will be our illustration. Then angle A is x plus 30 and angle B is x. So by using the property that the consecutive angles of parallelogram are supplementary as we used in problem number 2, we can have measure of angle A plus measure of angle B is equal to 180. Kuha. Then we have x plus 30 plus x is equal to 180. That makes x plus x is 2x is equal to 180 minus 30. So this 2x is equal to 150. Divide both side by 2. Divide both side by 2. With that x 150 divide 2. That makes x is equal to 75. Thus, kung ang atong b mo ay x, x be the measurement of angle B. So, angle B is equal to 75. Okay. What I can do? Write your answer on your answer sheet. Okay, as I've said, it's taken from your module. So, module ra kaya itong gidiscuss kay aron madali para doon na mo'y matanawan while answering your module. Okay, find the value of the variable that will make each quadrilateral a parallelogram. Okay, pangitaon ko na to ang value sa variable nga makapahimo nga atong quadrilateral a parallelogram. Okay, let's start with number 1. We are going to find the value of x and the value of y. So let's start finding the value of x. As we observe in number 1, okay, we have diagonals. Diagonals, no? Diagonals. Ingon ba dyan nga? Diagonals bisect each other, nagtinungaay. But pasabot, ang duha ka portion sa atong diagonal, ang duha ka portion is congruent or are congruent. So, magsugod ta sa x. So, makaingon ta nga si 3x plus 6 equal kang 12. No? 3x plus 6 equals 12. So, that is 3x equal to 12 minus 6. So, 12 minus 6 is 6. So, that is 3x is equal to 6. Divide both side by 3. That makes x is equal to 2. So, therefore, the value of x is 2. Kung atong i-check, 3 times 2 is 6 plus 6, 12. So, equal dyan sila. Equal. Okay. Next is y. We have same as in x. Katong atong gigamit sa x nga equal sila because we are in the same parallelogram and we are dealing with parallelogram. As I've said, the diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other, nagtinungaay. But pasabot, kitunga po siya. Katunga ni. So but pasabot pareho sila tagtunga. So we can have 2y plus 9 equals 27. So by solving that one, we have 2y, ibalhin si 9 the right side. That makes 27 minus 9. So that is 27 minus 9 is 18. So 2y is equal to 18. Divide both side by 2. So y is equal to 9. That makes our 9 equal to, or y is equal to 9. Okay. Number 2. Number 2. Okay. Same process that we used in number 1. So, let's start with x. So, that is 3x minus 7 is equal to 2x. So, we have, ibalhin na to si 2x. That makes 3x minus 2x. O si negative 7, that makes positive 7. So, that is 3x minus 2x equal to 7. So, 3x minus 2x, that is x. X equal to 7. So, the value of x is 7. Then, sa y, same process. We can have 2y plus 9 is equal to 5y minus 3. Okay. We have, ibalhin si 5y, that makes 2y minus 5y. Then, si 9, ibalhin sa right side, that makes negative 3 minus 9. So, we have 3y, negative 3y over, negative 3y is equal to negative 12. This kanina negative 12, that from negative 3 minus 9, that is negative 12. So, negative 3y equals negative 12. Divide both side by negative 3. So, that makes y is equal to 4. To check, substitute ko na to. 2 times 4, 8 plus 9, 17. 5 times 4, 20. Minus 3, 17 po. So, they are all 17. That's correct. Our answer is correct. Y is equal to 4. Okay. So, test 2. In part 2. Solve the following. We have letter A. Find the perimeter of parallelogram given the measure of its consecutive side A and B. And letter B. Find the area of parallelogram given its base and height. Now we are dealing with the area and the perimeter of parallelogram. So, let's start with A. Okay. Let's start with A. Okay. For number 1, the value of A is 12 and the value of B is 4. So, using the solution P is equal to 2A plus 2B, we can have that solution. We have P, or the perimeter of parallelogram, is equal to 2A plus 2B. Substitute the value of A, which is 12 cm, and B is 4 cm. So, we have 2 times 12 cm, that is 24 cm. 2 times 4 cm, that is 8 cm. So, 24 cm plus 8 cm, 32 cm. Therefore, the perimeter of parallelogram is 32 cm. So, our answer is 32 cm. Correct? Okay. Number 2. RA is 23 and B is 11. RA is 23 and B is 11. We have, by using the same formula, we have perimeter of parallelogram is equal to 2A plus 2B. Substitute the value of A and B. We have 2 times 23m plus 2 times 11m. So 23m times 2 is 46m. 11m times 2 is 22m. So 46m plus 22m. Okay, 46m plus 22m. That makes 68m or 68 meter. So the perimeter of our parallelogram is 68 meter. Okay, so our answer is 68 meter. Number 3, for the perimeter of parallelogram, our A is 31 dm and our B is 15 dm. So we can have substitute again to our formula perimeter of parallelogram 2A plus 2B. Our A is 31, so 2 times 31 dm, and that makes 62 dm. Then 2 times 15 dm, that makes 30 dm, 30 decimeter. So 62 plus 30 is equal to 92. So our answer is the perimeter of parallelogram is 92 dm. The unit is dm. Okay. Now let's proceed to the area of parallelogram. Now let's start with number 1. Our base is, as I recall, we have the area, the formula of the area of parallelogram is area is equal to base times height. Base times height. Now, our base for number 1 is 23 centimeter and our height is 21 cm. By doing by using those data, we can have area of parallelogram is equal to BH, or base times height. So, substitute the value of B and H, that is 23 cm times 21 cm. The result is 483 cm squared. Centimeter squared na kay we multiply 2 cm man, centimeter squared. So, our area is 483 cm squared, cm squared. Okay. Number 2, we have our B is 13 and our height or H is 11. So substitute, that is area is equal to BH or base times height. So we have 13 times 11 or 13 dm times 11 dm. So 13 times 11 is 143. dm times dm is dm squared. So our area is 143 dm squared. Okay. For number 3, the last number, we have Our B is 45 mm or millimeter and our height is 25 millimeter. So substitute, we have 45 millimeter times 25 millimeter, that is 25 times 45, that is 1,125 millimeter squared or mm squared. So our area is 1,125 mm squared. Okay. That's all. Thank you. And once again, have a nice day everyone. Stay safe always. Bye-bye.